Confidence is not they will like me. Confidence is I'll be fine if they don't. Hello and welcome back to Live, Laugh, Lily Kincade. I cannot believe that this is the last episode of the year. The next time you're listening to this podcast will be in 2024. How wild, what a year. First of all, I just want to congratulate you for making it through this year. You know what? You are here and I'm proud of you for never giving up and for taking the actions and taking the steps to becoming your best self and wanting to grow, because you know what? A lot of people don't, and a lot of people are stuck in their ways, and I just want to give you a virtual hug and tell you that I'm proud of you, because I am proud of you and I'm happy you're here. Welcome to Live, Laugh, Lily Kincade. I'm Lily Kincade, the host, obviously, and you know, we live, we laugh together. We live and we laugh together, and I kind of just share things that I'm going through and tools that can help you, because you know what? We are all human at the end of the day. I think we are so much more alike than we are different, and life is not meant to be done alone, you guys. Life is not meant to be done alone. Today's episode is all about confidence, specifically creative confidence, and how to cultivate creative confidence. How to cultivate creative confidence. What a little alliteration there, but I love it, because I've had a lot of you guys DM me, Lily, how did you get like the courage, or how did you get the confidence to like start releasing your music and start talking about it and not worried about being, you know, judged or whatever? And I think that, you know, it's a journey and I'm still working on it. And I've been needing to get my confidence back up. And so I was like, this is the perfect last episode, because we're going to go into 2024 freaking amazing and unstoppable. And this carries into like wardrobe as well. This carries into every way you express yourself creatively. And I think that expressing ourselves creatively, you know, if we were able to be our true selves, whether that be through our music, that we, like things that we make, art we make, whether it be how we decorate our house, how we decorate our room, how we do our makeup, how we do our hair, like the ways of expressing ourselves, if we can get to be the truest version of ourselves, I think it's going to benefit all areas of life, because you're going to find your people. If you're able to be your true authentic self, that's how you find your true authentic friends, relationships, job, career, whatever it is. And so, yeah. Today's episode is all about how to cultivate that. So I have a bunch of tips for you guys. I just can't believe that this is the last episode of the year. Like, let's go there first. Like, how is this the last episode of the year? Not gonna lie, 2023 was a good year. 2023 was fun. We released 3 new songs. We signed, I say we, me, but also like with you guys. Cause like without the Kincadians, I would not have all the opportunities I'm doing right now. So you guys are a part of this, and one day we're gonna look back. Maybe a little clip of this video is gonna be my documentary. Hello, future documentary. It's former past Lily here, and I just wanted to say I'm proud of you for not giving up, and I hope this is proof for everybody else to not give up. Literally, just keep doing it, and it will happen. Like, it will happen. Anyways, we released 3 songs. We signed a licensing deal. We are making our first full-length album. The songs are written. They're just being finished, because we're making it timeless. We're making it the best of the best. I want to be able to listen to it in 10 years and still feel the magic of it, because I wasn't trying to make something that was trendy or make something in a rush just to have it out, you know? What else did we do? We traveled a lot this year. I hiked some crazy places, like did some amazing hikes, met a lot of new friends, reconnected with old friends. I wore many wigs. I wore 3 wigs this year. I wore a wig. I have my light pink wig with bangs that's curly. That's just for fun. And then I have my bob wig that I wore for Halloween. And then I wore a wig in New York City this past summer, because my friend and I were going to a bar and we had to wear disguises. And so we got wigs, and it was pretty fun. I'm trying to think, what else did I do this year that was like rare? I don't know what else. I do not know what else did I do? What else did I do this year, you guys? Tell me. What else did I do? Oh, I got really into like cameras, and I started shooting on Super 8. I worked on my British accent a lot. I started a podcast. I just got really creative this year. I feel like this year I did cultivate a lot of creative confidence, because I had no choice to, in a sense of like, sometimes I love that I'm not super famous already, having a team do everything for me, because I have to figure out how to do graphic design myself. I have to figure out how to style myself for photo shoots. I have to figure out how to do my makeup. And honestly, as much as it's like, oh, I wish I had people doing this, you know what? No, it's really fun. And I get to like experiment and try things without pressure of like, oh, we only have today or whatever. So I get to try things and try makeup looks and try blue. You guys, I'm wearing blue eyeshadow. I never in a million years would have thought I would ever worn blue eyeshadow, but I freaking love it. And I feel so myself and I feel so confident. Anyways, it's fun to try things. And then one day I know when I'm having all these amazing projects and needing more people on my team to help me, I'm going to be so appreciative because I'm going to know the work that it takes behind it. So, overall it was a good year. It was a good creative year. Yeah. What else did I do? Oh, I was on my first podcast this year. What else did I do? A lot of things. I had my first like Rolling Stone article. There's a lot of things, you guys. Entertainment Tonight. There's a lot of fun things. Overall, it was a good year, and I'm happy you're here. If you found me this year, welcome. And if you have been with me for many years, I just want to say thank you. And I hope you guys will still be my friends going into 2024. Fingers crossed. I know you will. Because y'all have good taste if you're listening to this, and good taste recognizes good taste, period. Okay. Anyways, that was my little ranting. I'm done ranting. I have a bunch of notes for you guys of some steps I use to cultivate. I was going to say build creative confidence, but I like cultivate creative confidence because it's 3 C's. Anyways, yeah. I have a bunch of tips, and I'm really excited because you're going to feel unstoppable. It's time to feel unstoppable. No more letting ourselves hold ourselves back. Because that's the thing with confidence too. It's not like an external thing. It's like an internal thing. And we dim our light because we're scared to be our brightest. But you know what? Not anymore. You're going to be so freaking bright. You're going to be so bright. And there's a warning. When you are bright, people will try to dim you. But that is a sign that you are on the right track. Take it as a sign. Okay? Okay, let's get into some quotes. I have a couple, I think, because I just couldn't pick one because they were so good. Okay, time for some quotes. Ready? Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. That is from Norman Vincent Peale. Love. Okay, another one. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. From our girl Helen Keller. And the last one, I couldn't find a source from it, but it's similar to how I opened this episode, which was confidence isn't they will like me. Confidence is I'll be fine if they don't. And this one's like kind of similar, but I just love saying this. Confidence isn't walking into a room thinking you're better than everyone. It's walking in not having to compare yourself to anyone at all. I love that. Okay, now we're gonna get into the steps. I have bullet points, you guys. I made like notes. I made. You can't see it's too bright. I made like notes. Okay, the first step in cultivating creative confidence is keep promises that you make to yourself, big and small. You might be thinking, Lily, what do you mean keep promises? Keep promises to yourself. If you say, I'm going to go for a walk after work, I'm going to go to the gym after school, even if you're really tired, I'm telling you, like, because you told your brain you were going to do that, it may seem small in the moment, but if you don't do that thing that you told your brain, it will, like, you won't realize it like on the daily, you won't realize it on the daily level, but over time, your brain will start to not trust the things that it says. And that is something that can really bring down your self-esteem. So but when you do follow through, your brain is like, oh, anytime they say something, they always do it. Your brain will build up confidence. And that is like the number one thing I can say. Like if you tell a friend, oh yeah, I'll call you back this afternoon, call them back this afternoon. You are going to build, not only is it just great for your life and everything, but is going to build confidence. It sounds silly, but I realized that I would make promises to myself. Like it could be small, like, oh, I'm going to do my laundry tonight. Then I'd be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then like over time, I didn't believe myself when I would say I would do something. It had nothing to do with external things. It was all internal. So start keeping promises you make to yourself, big and small, whether that be, I'm going to do this big thing. I'm going to study for my test. Don't procrastinate it off. Study. Even if it's for a couple minutes, still do the thing that you promised to yourself because it is going to just build that confidence. It's crazy. If you do that for a week, I guarantee you will feel 10 times more confident. So do not say you'll do something unless you're going to do it. Like have weight in your words and say what you mean. Say what you mean. Yeah. And mean what you say. Is that the same? Yeah. Okay. Basically, like when you say something, do it. Don't just say it. Okay. Period. Okay. And the next one is kind of similar to that, like keeping promises. Well, kind of ish. The next bullet point on how to cultivate creative confidence is to surround yourself with people who push you to be the best version of yourself. The real friends who inspire you, who motivate you, but who also will call you out when you're being lazy, who also will call you out when you didn't do what you said you were going to do. The friends who are not just yes people, the friends who really want the best for you. And sometimes the people who want the best for you are not always going to agree with you. They're going to be the ones to be like, hey, you need to be doing your goals that you said you were going to do. I love you and I know you're capable of doing that. So the fact that you're goofing off and you're going out and partying, no, I'm your friend and I'm not going to let you waste that time when I know how much talent you have and I want to see you shine. So surround yourself with those people. It is time to do an inventory of, and this is like, yes, your friends, but this is also like the things you're consuming. I recently did like an unfollow on my Instagram and my TikTok because I was like, oh, I was seeing all these posts of people I was comparing myself to, or just like, yes, I love memes, but sometimes it's like, it's too many memes. It's too many meme accounts. It's too many meme accounts. I am goofing off and distracting myself when I should be motivated to go after my goals. And so I think it can be hard, but start to be very particular. I like that word. Very particular about who you spend time with and who you allow to influence you. And just because you have free time doesn't mean you're free. One of my best friends said this to me the other day. He was like, I love using this saying, I'm free, but I'm not available. And I was like, oh my God, I'm taking that. I'm free, but I'm not available. After work, after school, you may be free, but you're not available because guess what? You are working on your goal. You are training to run that marathon that you said you were going to do. You are writing that book. You are writing that song. You are starting that business. You are getting into that amazing college that you wanted to get into, period. So start to be picky because you guys have heard the saying, right? Where it's like, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. Like, tell me your friends and I'll tell you your future. It's true. It's true. As much as you don't want to believe it, it is so true. So if you want really confident people around you, you have to be, it's going to be quality over quantity. But that's a good thing. And if you do that, slowly you're going to have, the confidence is also going to build up in yourself. Yay. Okay. Next point. This is so fun. Thank you guys for giving me the space to do this. Even if no one listened, I would still make these because I just know one day, yes, in my documentary, but one day, imagine in like 30 years, I'm going to look back and be like, oh my God, 22-year-old Lily, little baby Lil knew nothing, but she knew what she knew at her age, which is all that matters, you know? Okay. The next one is get comfortable with the things that make you unique. So all those insecurities that you have, I'm going to need you to start loving them. Okay. Not only is this going to make you so unique and so different from everybody else, it's going to make you irreplaceable. I used to hide, so my voice, I have a very like, I don't know how to describe my tone, but it's very breathy. It's a very like there's a lot of vibrato when I sing, not my talking voice, but when I sing. And for the longest time, I used to hide that. I used to try to like train my voice so I could belt, but that wasn't my voice and I wasn't sounding like me. And eventually I started, you know what? I'm not going to hide this anymore. I'm going to start embracing it. And I started embracing it and it's become my superpower now. I love my voice and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Anything that you think is something that makes you weird or that makes you quote unquote ugly, and whose opinion, period, or different or like not good enough, I'm telling you, I need you to start embracing that. And so the first step to embracing it is get to know it. Get to know it. I had to get to know my voice. I had to be like, ooh, that's something I didn't know I could do, or ooh, I got to be careful when I do that. Get to know whatever it is. Maybe it's like, who knows? Maybe it's a cool personality thing you have. Maybe it's you hate your natural hair. Start getting to know your natural hair. How do I style it the best? You know, whatever it is, get to know it because that is going to make you unique. But also that is what makes you different, and that is what gives you a voice and a story. Think about that. You know, if we were all the same, music would be the same, movies would be the same, everything, life would just be the same. The things that make us different are like there for a reason, to give us a purpose and to give us a different point of view in life. And if you start embracing it instead of hiding it, it is going to make you a lot more confident. And just trust me on that. Okay? The next one is kind of similar to the one above it, but it's not just the things that make you different, but it's get to know yourself. If you want to cultivate creative confidence, get to know yourself. Get to know what you like, what you don't like, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Get to know yourself. I want you to make a list in your iPhone notes or on a piece of paper or wherever in your mind of like your favorites. I love doing this and I will update it periodically, and it's cool to see how favorites change. Like it can be as basic as like just write down a couple things and you want to mark your favorites. So it could be like your favorite color, your favorite movie, your favorite book, your favorite song, your favorite TV show, like whatever it is, just write it down and you can date it, and then you can just keep adding. You can like make another section in a couple months and then see how your favorites change. But get to know yourself, because if you know yourself, that is almost what makes you so confident, because you are not swayed by other people's opinions, you know? And getting to know myself has been like the best decision I've ever made as a person, as a creative, like just in every area. Like I love knowing that I love blue eyeshadow. I love blue eyeshadow. I love my hair curled. I love like 60s style. I love 70s style. I love vintage things. I love Taylor Swift. I love Lana Del Rey. I love piano music. I love sad music that makes me cry. I love books. I love fiction books specifically. I love pasta. I love seaweed. It sounds silly, but get to know yourself and get to know what you love. And not that you're making those things your identity, but those things make up you. You are the special thing. You are the identity. Those things are just little parts of you, but they make you you. So get to know those, and it's really going to help you like have a firm stance of who you are. Okay, there's a couple more little points. Okay, the next thing to cultivate creative confidence is I didn't have a cool term for this, but just exposure therapy. You just got to do it. Like say there was this outfit and you're like, I really want to wear this outfit. Like this outfit is so me. At a certain point, you just need to put the outfit on and go. I love heels. I love wearing heels. I used to wear heels when I was younger, when I would perform. And then I don't know why I stopped wearing heels. Maybe the pandemic, everyone was wearing sneakers. And I got kind of self-conscious. I guess I was really tall at a young age. Like I stopped growing when I was like 12, 13. So I was like 5'6" when everybody else was really short. And so maybe I felt like I had to like bend down and be smaller. But I stopped wearing heels. And I'm going to tell you recently in the past year, it literally has only been this past year, I've started wearing heels all the time and I freaking love it. Even if nobody else is wearing heels, I love it. It makes me feel like a princess and I just love it. And I feel special and I feel like myself. And you know what? I just had to do it. I wasn't like, oh my God, what if none of my friends are wearing heels? I'm going to be so awkward. It's going to be so loud. I was just like, Lily, just put the shoes on and go. Put the shoes on and go. And whatever that is for you, whether that be, you have a song you want to release, put the song out. You have a book you want to write, put it out and share it with people, whether that be an anonymous account or, say you were a fashion designer, share whatever it is, your art. It could be anonymously. People don't even have to know it's you, but at a certain point, you just got to put it out. You just got to do it. Go to that open mic night, face your fears, and, just get it over with. Eat the frog, bite the bullet, rip the Band-Aid off. I don't know what other idioms there is for that, but yeah, eat the frog. It's like, do the hard thing first. Just do it. And if anything, you can work it through like, the worst case scenario, oh my God, people are going to make fun of me for releasing this. Okay. And what are they doing? Are they releasing music? No. So why would I value their opinion? Right. Isn't that interesting? Like the people who make fun of you, it's not that they're making fun of what you're doing. They are just jealous of that bravery and that courage that you have. So I'm telling you, and the confidence you have to do what you do. Just at a certain point though, you're just going to have to do it. So rather sooner than later, just remember what I said, just do it. Put on some music, wear your favorite outfit, post that TikTok, write that book, reach out to that business partner, whatever. Just do it. You're going to have to, exposure therapy, eat the frog. And that will give you so much confidence. I'm telling you, once you do that, you'll be like, oh my God, I can do anything. Everything becomes easier once you just do the hard things first. So listen to Big Sister Lily and do the hard things first. Okay, I have two more things. The second to last one to cultivate creative confidence is to celebrate your goals. I know this may sound kind of weird because it's like, well, I'm trying to get more confident. Like I feel like just celebrating these things. No, celebrate your wins. When you have goals, like when you're setting goals and you are achieving them, celebrate those because it is going to instill in your brain that like you are worthy of celebrating and your goals matter, which is going to build confidence. And here's the thing. It's like, you know what? Everything is subjective. And I think that you should celebrate the little wins just as much as the big wins, because if you keep celebrating those little wins, that confidence is going to build up and you're going to be able to achieve that big win. Celebrate when small things happen. Every time I get a song added to a Spotify playlist, I literally celebrate with my friends. I celebrate, whether that be by myself or with my friends, but still I make a moment out of it. I celebrate. I cook a special meal. I have a glass of champagne. I go out dancing. I just really celebrate it because you know what? Everything is a celebration. And in all honesty, you can't compare yourself to other people. You can't. Like as much as we do, on a real level, we can't compare ourselves to other people because there really is nothing to compare because everybody's so different. Even if on the surface everything looks the same, that person did not grow up the same way you did. That person does not listen to every single thing you do. They don't eat the same way. Like you can't compare yourself to other people, but the person you can compare yourself to is your former self. And I think that's actually beautiful because when you look back and see how far you've come and you celebrate that achievement, big or small, it's just amazing how much insight and perspective that gives you, and how much confidence you get from doing that, because it is amazing, because you are the one who made that happen, you know? And so celebrate your little small wins is like something I love. And I used to never do that, and I started incorporating that because, you know what, I think you don't have to kill yourself to do something. Like, it should be a journey. Like, life is going to be a journey. You're never going to get to a destination point of like, I want this many streams on a song, and then like you're going to be like, I'm so complete, I'm done. No, it's always going to be climbing, and you're never going to reach that point, you think. So you might as well just stop and celebrate along the way. And, you know, celebrate with the people along the way too, because life is long, but we don't know how long, and you don't know how long the people around you are going to be in your life, and you are going to be in theirs. So it's important to really like celebrate the moment, take lots of pictures and dance, and, you know, be present. That was like kind of sentimental. Okay, there's one last little tip I have for cultivating creative confidence, and that is affirmations. I know affirmations can be a little like woo woo whatever, but no, affirmations are, I like to write them down on my phone, or I write them down in my journal, or I put sticky notes on my mirrors, and I use affirmations to it's almost just like an autopilot response. You want to have some sort of autopilot response that whenever you do get those insecure thoughts, because just because you're more confident doesn't mean you're not going to get insecure thoughts. Like, I still get insecure thoughts all the time, but now I'm like, goodbye, leave me alone. Today is a wonderful day. I'm confident because I'm a problem solver. I always have options because I choose to be optimistic. Today I will learn something new, laugh, and make a difference in someone else's life. And so affirmations can do that. So I want you to, another tip for confidence is literally I want you to have some affirmations. You can find them online, Pinterest, Google, whatever. Put some affirmations on your mirror, on your phone, whatever, because anytime you get that doubt of like, oh, I'm not good enough, I want you to say that affirmation. I want you to cancel, nip it in the bud, cancel it out, period. Like, just like snap it out. Yeah, that's like super important. I have a list of some from the book, The Artist's Way, which I highly recommend you doing if you want to really cultivate your confidence in your voice creatively. It's like a book that you do. It's like a journaling kind of questions every day, but they have ones, The Artist's Way creative affirmations, and there's 20 of these, but I'm going to read them out loud to you because, you know, here's some affirmation ASMR for you, but you can screen record this and then you can listen to them whenever you need them. Okay, ready? I am a channel for God's creativity, and my work comes to good. My dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. As I create and listen, I will be led. Creativity is the Creator's will for me. My creativity heals myself and others. I am allowed to nurture my artist. Through the use of a few simple tools, my creativity will flourish. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God. My creativity always leads me to the truth and to love. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self-forgiveness. There is a divine plan of goodness for me. There is a divine plan of goodness for my work. As I listen to the Creator within, I am led. As I listen to my creativity, I am led to my Creator. I am willing to create. I am willing to learn to let myself create. I am willing to let God create through me. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to experience my creative energy. And lastly, I am willing to use my creative talents. Once again, that's from The Artist's Way, and those are some of their creative affirmations. But there you go. Okay, I hope you guys like these tips. I hope you took notes. If you didn't, you can always go back and rewind. You know, I listen to things multiple times because sometimes I just like to listen, and then I like to listen and take notes, you know? Anyways, I can't believe this is the last episode. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, seriously. I know we already said our affirmation, but we have to say it again. Ready? Today's a wonderful day. I'm confident because I am a problem solver. I always have options because I choose to be optimistic. Today I will learn something new, laugh, make a difference in someone else's life, stream Lily Kincade's discography, and I'm going to be so freaking confident because I'm going to be the best version of myself for 2024. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and make sure to leave this a 5-star review. 5 stars only. 5 stars only on Spotify. And subscribe, and yeah, everything's down below. Join our community. You can always DM me over on Instagram any topics that you want me to cover in 2024 or any questions you have or advice you need. I'm literally always here, okay? And I just love you guys so much. So thank you for being here, and thank you for an amazing 2023. I will see you next year. I'm gonna cry saying that. I will see you next year. I love you guys so much.